Did you know actor and model turned entrepreneur Dino Morea runs a cold press juice chain? Well, if you didn't before, now you do. The Fresh Press, co-founded by Mithil Lodha Rahul Jain and Dino Morea, have now raised a fresh round of funding from Gruhas Collective Consumer Fund. Interestingly, the startup is also a part of Gruhas Gusto Foodtech Accelerator program. I'm here at one of the startups outlet in Bandra, and waiting for me to take this juicy conversation forward are co-founders Mithil Lodha and Dino Morea. Dino, my first question is to you. So you came on board as an investor first, and then you became a co-founder for the Fresh Press. Give us a recap of how it all began and what attracted you to, run a cold press juice chain.
We saw Mithil and Rahul and their juice company, and we thought, okay, these guys are fantastic at what they do. Let's join hands and make it a bigger, better company. And that's what exactly we did. 2019, I think we got together and we created the Fresh Press. And these guys know operations. Me and my other business partner at that point, we knew how to expand a network. We realized there's a huge gap in organized fresh press juice, especially cold press. But there's no one brand you can think of that sells really fresh cold press juice. And that's when we thought, okay, let's create Fresh Press, and that's what we do. So like it says, it's goodness in every sip. We want to promote.
Now that we've understood how it all began, Mithil, I want to ask you, give us a sense of the kind of product portfolio that you have.
So currently we have a wide range of products, starting from, we have cold pressed juices, milkshakes, we have smoothie bowls, cut fruits, exotic fruits. We also have a 7 days plan, subscription plan, which has vegetable juices, exotic vegetable juices, kale, parsley, celery. We have avocado milkshakes. So we have a wide range of products.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I have to understand, like if you have to mention your SKUs, what would the number be?
Around 85.
85 SKUs.
Yes.
Okay. Any plans of expanding that and venturing into newer categories?
Yeah, new categories we are planning. So apart from juices, we want to pivot into health segment itself.
Okay.
So it may be fruit chips. So it's a plan which we will
underway.
Unfold.
Once we have many more outlets, we just want to increase the offerings.
Great. So you gave me a connecting point to this. I wanted to ask you, because we are at your Bandra outlet.
Yeah.
So I want to understand how many more such outlets do you have, and what does the expansion plan look like?
So we are at about 40 odd stores.
40 stores.
And those are a variation of shop in shops and standalone like this. Now the standalone also behave as cloud kitchens. The whole of Bandra and Khar, most of my deliveries happen here. So Swiggy and Zomato have a large business for us over here. We have a tie-up, for instance, with PVR. We also have something with Reliance Jio, Fresh. Plan right now is to reach at least about 150 to 200 in the next year and a half. Some will be quick because the setup is not much. Some will take time, like stores like this.
So since you have over 40 stores, so where do you get the most of your traction from? If you're talking about cities, which cities are the best performing in terms of where you're getting the most number of consumers, and what are the plans to tap the Bharat market?
Currently we are doing very good numbers from the South Indian market, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, Gujarat, Delhi, Chandigarh, that is also there in the pipeline. If I tell you about the 3 years expansion plan, it would be around 1,000 QSR stores. Which will cover, as you said, which will definitely cover tier 2, tier 3 cities as well.
Like I said, we're trying to see whatever associations we can make, and I call them the low-hanging fruit because we're selling fruit, but we call them the low-hanging fruit because whoever I can associate with, who already has existing points of sale where my consumer exists. For instance, gyms and health clubs. Now there's a whole network and chain of fitness health institutions which we want to go into and be present over there because my consumer is there.
Help me understand the anatomy of a juice box. So tell me, what kind of money do you put into the juice box and how are you pricing it for the customer? And do you consider yourself to be affordable, or are you playing in the premium segment?
No, we are affordable. I mean, we'd like to be affordable. We want it to go to as many people as possible. One thing we need to educate people, cold pressed juices are far more nutritious and healthier than putting fruits in a mixie and making a juice. The heat from a mixie takes away all the nutrients. The other question about the anatomy, how else do we do it?
So if I take an example of orange juice or any juice, so I'll just give the answer in percentage. So it is almost 40-45% of the consumption of the fruits, bottle, everything, packaging material and everything. It costs us around 45%. So if I'm selling this bottle at 100 rupees, this costs me around 45 to 50 rupees.
You know, while we're talking about expansion plans and everything else, you've also raised funds from Gruhas Collective Consumer Fund. So I want to understand how much capital have you raised and where do you plan on deploying this capital?
We've raised this much. No,
Because you're not putting a number to it.
At this point we don't want to reveal a number, but we've had Gruhas Collective come in and they've loved our idea. They loved what we are doing. They loved the numbers because we're doing good numbers, and I think they will help us coming in on board because they will help us grow to where we want to reach.
I wanted to understand this too. Of course, there's no data to back this, but this is a trend, at least we've noticed. A lot of celebrities, when they come up with their own startups, we've seen from the likes of Deepika, Katrina, and all these guys have come up with Alia, all these people have come up with, we've seen consolidation in that market. We've not really seen them go out and raise funds. So I want to understand what was the idea behind that for you to go and do it?
Well, we want to expand. We want to reach a certain goal. We have a vision as to where we want to be. And for that, if we can associate with the right partners, raise that money, then we can probably achieve that faster.
Been in the business since 2019.
Yeah.
So what kind of revenues have you clocked and what are the targets that you're setting for the end of this year?
So last year we clocked around 3.5 crore, 3.5 crore. And this year we have grown almost by twice. So this year, March 31st, 24, we closed it at 6.5 crores. And for coming year, I'm pretty much sure we'll close it around 15.5 crore.
I want to come to your, entrepreneurship journey from being a model to an actor to now being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Tell me, how has it been? And, give us a sense of, like, of course, you've invested in F&B industry, you've invested in healthcare industry. So what is your investment philosophy?
If I like an idea and if I see a team that's fantastic, I think it can go to market and it has a big consumer, then I'd be interested in something like that. So whether it's hospitality, tech, pet care, health, wellness, anything that has a demand, we have a large consumer base over here. At the right price and for a really good product, I'm sure we can tap into that fairly decent large market.
Tell me, what are some of the top sectors you're interested in? That's catching your eye. I mean, I don't know, is AI catching your eye?
You know, I've been reading a lot about AI and following up so much on AI, and we have some fantastic tech coming out of India for AI, and there's opportunity there. Nothing's come my way yet. I'm looking at a few things. I feel it's a large market. Wellness market. You know, and so I'm looking to many aspects of that category.
Okay. On that note, as we're reaching towards the fag end of the interview, quickly tell me, each of you, 3 top products people should try from the Fresh Press.
Berry Blast, smoothie bowl, mixed berry smoothie bowl, and for kids, Oreo milkshake should be one.
Dino?
Well, it's mango season. You gotta enjoy the mango. We got great orange juice. I love orange juice. So for me, orange juice is fantastic, and the green juices that we have, whether it's the kale, celery, or asparagus, whatever, all the green stuff we put in it, very nutritious. Our juices are very nutritious, very healthy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that. There's no sugar. It's clear of sugar. It's just pure fruit, cold press, nutritious juice.
And when we say mango milkshake, we have mango in it. We don't just have syrup.
There's no syrup
There's
or
no
the
syrup.
pulp.
It's
fresh. Everything is fresh. We are called the Fresh Press because we have fresh fruit.
Everything is fresh. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So while you guys mull on the options that they have given you, we are going to beat the summer heat with our juice.
Cheers.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go.
Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV 18 on all of our digital platforms.